So Jennifer Flavin has sued Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, for divorce. That's big news. Probably the most shocking news to most is the fact that she has alleged that Sly himself has engaged in the intentional dissipation and/or waste of marital assets. Now understand, Sly has denied that allegation, but why would Jennifer make these kind of allegations against her husband of 25 years? Hi, I'm Keith Taylor, and today I want to explain to you what's going on in the news in the Palm Beach divorce case involving Sylvester and Jennifer Stallone. In the state of Florida, the division of assets, marital assets in particular, are governed by state statute. The state statute in play is particularly Florida Statute 61.075, and for purposes of today, subparagraph 1 is what we want to talk about. That paragraph says that marital assets should be equitably divided between divorcing spouses. First consideration is determining what is or is not marital, and then the division by a court. Now, equitable doesn't always mean equal, but the statute says the presumption or the starting point is that it would be an equal value division of assets with Sly and Jennifer. So why is Jennifer accusing Sly of this intentional bad conduct, wasting, disposing of, dissipating assets of the marriage? Well, as we get down into the statute, it provides that you can get an unequal distribution of assets for a number of reasons, and the court would have to find any of these reasons to justify making an unequal distribution, finding it equitable but unequal, equitable being fair. In fact, the statute lists factors from A down to J, and J being any other factor that is deemed appropriate to do equity and justice between the parties. It's kind of a catch-all. But as it relates to Jennifer's allegations, paragraph I under 61.075, paragraph 1, sub I, says that an adjustment can be made based upon the intentional dissipation, waste, depletion, or destruction of marital assets by one of the parties. So Jennifer, by her attorneys, has alleged Sly has done that. Now, it's not any time, the rule applies to any time after the filing of the petition, the divorce filing, or looking back for a period of no longer than 2 years prior to the filing of the petition. We're not aware of what particular waste or dissipation or destruction that Jennifer is alleging, but that's the reason why it would be alleged. Now, it's interesting to point out there are a number of other factors which include things like the circumstances of the parties, the duration of the marriage, and various other things concerning careers and contributions to the marriage, and the desire to maintain asset ownership in one party versus another. But that's all outlined there in the statute, but that is why Jennifer has done this. And when you consider that it's a 25-year marriage, and it's been estimated that there's $400 million estate to be split up amongst them, we might understand why Jennifer, by her lawyers, has made this type of allegation. If you have any other questions on divorce law or any other legal topics, please drop them in the comments. Be happy to answer them for you. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our page.